Hello everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've posted, but I'm ready to get caught up. So I want to tell you about my travels through Brazil. And I'm going to tell you about specifically Florianopolis. So anything you need to know, things to do, places to stay, this video is for you. So I spent a month in Florianopolis, and if you've heard of this place, then you've probably heard many amazing things, and it's for good reason. Florianopolis is extremely beautiful if you love nature. It's clean, pure nature, wild beaches, just natural beaches. You know, some parts might have buildings, but there's just trails to do and spend the days outside exploring. And it's also very safe. You know, I didn't see so many homeless people, of course, like in Rio or Sao Paulo. You can just walk around freely at night and be very safe. Let's start with some things to do. So primarily Florianopolis is great for hiking and going on trails. So I went on trails pretty much every day. And some of my favorites, which I will add some pictures, include Trilha da Boa Vista e Galleta, if I'm saying these correctly. Then there's Trilha Lagoinha do Leste, which is the most popular trail to do in Florianopolis. And this trail is pretty long. It continues to Matadeiro, so you can be hiking for 5 hours pretty much. I mean, you can just keep going as long as you want through the whole island. But then there is Trilha do Saquinho, which these two, the last ones, are in Pantano do Sul, so you have to go to the south of the island, and they're just extremely beautiful. So other things you can do, of course, surfing and kite surfing. I only had experience with kite surfing, so I can tell you most schools you find it'll be about $60 per hour, which is a good price for kite surfing. So I can also tell you about places to stay. I was mostly couch surfing, and let me just look at my map. So when I first arrived, I was staying in the very northern point in, well, Lagoinha do Norte. In the north part of the island, I also went to Canasvieiras, which I think is a nice spot to stay if you can find a hostel. I didn't actually stay there, I just went out one night, but it's very nice. But more like city, you know, the beach has just hotels and buildings. So after that, I headed to Lagoa de Conceição, and I stayed with a host there, which was really nice, and I started my kitesurfing lessons. So this area was very calm. I mean, Florianopolis in general is calm. But after that, I just went to a hostel. So this hostel was really amazing. The views are incredible, and it's in Barra de Lagoa, which is where you can go if you want to learn surfing. They have the schools there, and beginners learn. It's easier waves, so it's a nice spot. And that hostel was just $8 per night, and the people that work there are incredible, super clean, it's quiet, I was able to do my work, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful view. So I can highly recommend. Hostel do Morro. I also stayed in a hostel in Lagoa de Conceição, and it was also about $8 per night. So this was Hostel Manjericão, which I can recommend. I didn't like it as much as the first hostel because it wasn't as clean. That was mostly because of the other guests who were there. It wasn't really the hostel's fault. But they also have a vegan little restaurant outside, kind of more like a food truck. but it's part of the hostel, and they had a vegan fair while I was there, which was super nice. so that pretty much sums up my 4 weeks that I spent in Florianopolis. You know, I spent 8 weeks total in Brazil, and when I left Floripa, I really missed it a lot, and I kind of wish I'd spent more time there versus going to Rio and Sao Paulo. But yeah, I can just highly recommend Florianopolis. It's the place that I will go back to in Brazil. So if you have any questions about more things to do, places to stay, where to eat as a vegan, because there are a lot of great vegan restaurants in Florianopolis, more so than in even Rio and Sao Paulo, I would say. So just let me know. I'm here and happy to help. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!